Good morning, amazing Filipina achievers. I'm not big in words, but believe me, I salute all of you. You remarkable, accomplished Filipinas all over the world. I am Maria Teresa Beltran-Chan. Please call me Tess for short. I'm an early retiree, bank vice president 21 years ago, and currently I operate a BPO company I established 14 years ago, chairperson of our family-owned real estate development company, and an independent bank director. Like all of you, I am also an advocate not for women power, but for women empowerment. Being the first woman president of the Cebu Chamber of Commerce in its 112th year of existence, the first woman chairperson of the PNP Cebu Provincial Advisory Council, the only lady bank vice president at that time in Eastern and Central Visayas around 30 years ago, and having been president of other organizations like Finex Cebu, Forward, Santa Club of Cebu One, I am asked during interviews how I did it. And I would reply, well, of course, God's hand and will is always there. But also, I am fortunate to live in a matriarchal society and to have a supportive family and like-minded husband. Blessed to always work with cooperative and helpful colleagues and friends. And number two, I was never conscious of gender. The focus has always been on the responsibilities and tasks at hand, and how to be an effective and positive contributor to the organization I belong to and to society in general. Now, I can't wait to be asked again and be able to say, if you think I'm accomplished, wait till you meet this group of wonderful women, Filipinas all over the world, who are worthy of emulation. Women who care to find means to make a difference in the lives of others. Okay? The project is simple. It's simple, nothing new, but something we have proven to be effective, as I initiated it during my Santa presidency 20 years ago and ran it for 10 years with 100% repayment. The program aims to alleviate the effects of poverty by providing an opportunity for women to augment their family income and become financially independent. Of course, these conditions cause tension in the household that sometimes results to violent acts against women and children. Women in these households need but a small capital to start their own stream of income, but do not have access to it. So the goal is to alleviate the pressure and violence in the household by providing women with capital to set up their respective businesses and improve their financial status. We also hope to break the cultural stereotype of the man or husband as the sole provider of the family. So the beneficiaries will be the mothers and women over 18 years of age in Barangay Budlaan, Cebu City, who plan to go into business or need extra capital for their existing businesses. Of course, we plan to tap the women organization to screen women who have business plans or existing micro businesses. The Barangay Women Organization, which is our partner, will also collect and remit the funds every 2 weeks to the fund custodian, which is the Santa Club of Cebu One. Women beneficiaries in barangay would be lent up to 5,000 pesos to kickstart or expand their business. Of course, the outcome is to have additional income, to have positive impact in the family life, and reduce occurrence of vowsy. Now, of course, there are risks involved, non-payment by beneficiaries or non-remittance of collection to SONTA. But this can be closely monitored as we have previously done. Okay, beneficiaries will be required to have a common care for their loans, and they are to pay the loan back in 6 months through weekly amortization with no interest for the first availment, and in case of and minimal interest in case of availment. For objectives 1 and 2, which is to augment family income and become financially independent, we plan to determine the amount of income of the women prior to and after the grant. For objective number 3, which is to reduce VAUSI, we plan to determine the frequency of VAUSI incidents before and after the program. We also hope that this will result to more active community activities of the beneficiaries. Now, how can you help? You have your respective advocacies, and we now have sufficient funding for our initial target beneficiaries, which will be the revolving fund. So we are not really soliciting funds. But if you really want to help, your maybe $50 or $100 will help us expand to another barangay and will be your investment, not only to help improve the present situation, but also to provide a brighter future for the beneficiaries, the children of our beneficiaries, and a better society for our beloved Philippines. Thank you.